All right, YouTube, we're back, of course, talking the Game Awards. We're not talking about, nominations or anything this time. We do have a bit of an update about the event from Andy Robinson, who's the founder of Video Game Chronicle. It is a bit of a smaller update, quite vague, of course, but it is still promising for there being interesting stuff here. Because, of course, the Game Awards isn't just about game awards. There's also world premieres and stuff like that, right? There's obviously a decent list of things we've been looking forward to from the Square Enix side of things that could maybe be here. Who knows? So he dropped this tweet yesterday that says, expecting a very big Game Awards next week, fire up the hype train. Somebody responded with, is that a guess or a hint? To which he replied, definitely not a guess. According to him, he wouldn't be speculating that there might be like some big things happening at the Game Awards. He seems to have some sort of like inside information, right? What that is exactly, who the hell knows? That's the vagueness I was talking about, right? Because we don't know. He's just hyping up the Game Awards. He seems to know some things they're going to be shown there, some big things. What that could be, who really knows? In terms of what we're looking for, we've been talking about it for so goddamn long now. It's been a while since we talked about it, but Final Fantasy IX Remake. Also, of course, the Tactics Remaster, but the big one for me is the 9 Remake, and where the hell is it? Like, holy shit, every insider seems to confirm that it's real. We've yet to ever get anything indicating it's real from Square Enix. I still do think it's real, but I'm starting to move towards the conversation of maybe this shit is not real. Because at this point, it's kind of ridiculous if it does exist or if it is real, that they haven't talked about it, announced it, teased it, anything. Also, and this is just my thoughts on this, as time goes on and it gets longer and longer from the leak till the potential reveal of this, if it's simply just a visual remake, it's it kind of loses the coolness, I guess, or whatever term you want to use. The further we get away from the leak, it's I almost want this to be on par with the remake project, not necessarily a fucking 3-game trilogy sort of thing that's years and years apart or whatever, but just if it's not a really high quality, a lot of work went into a remake, it's why have we not revealed this and released this by now? What are we doing? Is it just visual shit? If that makes any sense at all. If the game gets revealed, next year, drops next year or something, and it's just an Unreal Engine 4 or 5 visual remake of the game, that's still cool and exciting, but it's why the hell is this taking so fucking long, dude? What are we doing? And besides the Tactics Remaster and the 9 Remake, we of course have Kingdom Hearts 4 and Dragon Quest 12, which I think are both likely. Maybe Kingdom Hearts 4 more than 12, just because we actually have a fucking trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4. It's gonna happen eventually. The trailer was 2+ years ago or some shit. I don't even remember how long it's been. It's been a while. A 3 or 4 minute trailer, right? So they look like it's decently far along. The fact that they could give us that big of a reveal trailer for it's kind of a meme at this point, right? Kingdom Hearts 4, this next gaming event, and it doesn't happen, but eventually it's gonna fucking happen. Kind of the same thing for Dragon Quest 12, even though we don't actually have a trailer for that one. We do know it's still under development, at least last that we talked about on the channel. I don't know if there's been canceled update or anything like that, but as far as I'm aware, Dragon Quest 12 is still being made, right? So eventually that game will also be revealed, and I'm kind of equally excited for both, really. I don't know which one I'm more looking forward to, Dragon Quest 12 or Kingdom Hearts 4. They're both series that I do enjoy, and I love the games in the series that I've played, but I haven't played all of it, right? I've only played Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3, and a little bit of the spin-off stuff. And with Dragon Quest, I've only really played Dragon Quest 8, 9 on the DS, and then obviously Dragon Quest 11 somewhat recently. So I'm very much looking forward to those games whenever they come out. And then I'm also interested in another Nier game. I don't know if I ever gave you guys an update on that, but I actually did play through and finish Nier Automata and actually got the platinum on it. So yeah, it's a series that I'm very new to, other than I think I've played a Drakengard game back in the day, but I obviously don't know which one it was, and I don't remember shit about it. But I've really just played Nier Automata, right? And I need to get around to playing Nier Replicant, but goddamn, I loved the world of Nier Automata, and I just want to immerse myself in that shit again. Yeah, besides those games that we just talked about that I'm, interested in as franchises or whatever, I don't really know what's out there for Square Enix in terms of news or info, potential new games, remakes, whatever the fuck. And as we talked about, I think last time we probably talked about this, and we talked about it several times, is they got to start hyping up the next big game post Rebirth. And obviously it's been a while since we talked about these games. It's been a good month or two, I think, at least. We're 9 months from release of Rebirth. They got to start. What's the next big game? Is it Kingdom Hearts 4? Is it Dragon Quest 12? What are we doing? I think they want to hype up next year, right? What's the next big Square Enix game in 2025? But who knows? If we're talking Square Enix specifically, I think the most likely thing that will be there would be the port of Rebirth to PC, just because that seems to be the safest bets. It'd be the earliest they've done it in a while, because obviously Remake took a long time to come to PC, a year and 8 months or whatever, and 16 took a year and 2 months or something like that. By the time the Game Awards happens, Rebirth will be 9 months and a couple weeks old, right? So it'd be the earliest they announce a PC port in a while, at least for the Final Fantasy series, but I don't think it's like impossible because they obviously want to move to the multi-platform strategy. The exclusivity thing's not working. They had a really, really short exclusivity window for Rebirth that we haven't seen the payoff yet. So for me, that's kind of like the safest bet if we're to assume that Square Enix is going to have some sort of like an announcement or reveal at this event. Rebirth to PC is like the safest thing. But besides that, it's hard to say really. It used to be, the 9 remake and stuff like that, but I think like maybe Kingdom Hearts 4 just because we actually have a fucking trailer for it. Also, of course, the remake series has a history at the Game Awards because we got one of our trailers for remake back in 2019 at the Game Awards. It was a cloud-centric trailer. And then I believe the initial reveal of remake coming to PC, coming to Epic Games Store, was at the Game Awards back in like 2021, I believe. Now, of course, I am personally interested in more than just Square Enix announcements from this event, but that is the focus of the channel. It's what we talk about. In terms of non-Square Enix stuff that I'm looking forward to being at the event, people have talked about the potential for the next Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, which I would love. Rockstar doesn't need the Game Awards. They can drop that trailer any goddamn time they want to, anywhere. But there is a big audience at the Game Awards, right? And I am obviously looking forward to the next trailer for that game. That is by far and away, as it stands right now, and I doubt anything could ever beat it. Grand Theft Auto 6 is my most hyped game for next year. Duh. I am unashamedly a Rockstar Games glazer, my dudes. I am all about that shit. I love Grand Theft Auto. I love Red Dead Redemption. I've been playing the GTA series as far as I can remember. Started with GTA 2, went back to play GTA 1, GTA London, GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, 4, 5, and obviously now waiting for 6. And GTA 4 being one of my favorite games of all time, it's in the top 3. It's like FF7, Witcher 3, and GTA 4. And I'm not sure, I've kind of flip-flopped between GTA 4 and Witcher 3 being my second favorite game of all time, but they're both up there. They're both in that conversation for sure. GTA 6 is, of course, like my most hyped game right now that's coming out relatively soon, right? Because Remake Part 3 is still a couple years away. But, of course, pass off to you guys. Game Awards next week, December 12th. What are you looking forward to in terms of being revealed there? Square Enix related or non-Square Enix related? In terms of Square Enix, what do you expect to be there? I think, like, again, Rebirth PC, safest bet. But besides that, do you think that they'll actually announce or reveal anything else? Also, I know you guys can't answer this for me, but where the fuck is the 9 remake? What are we doing, Square Enix? Also, actually, since we're talking about the Game Awards, there is a Player's Voice, like award or something that you can vote for in Rebirth. I think made it into like the second round of that. And as of yesterday, you can vote for it in like the top 5. So there's that, because it's probably not going to win Game of the Year, right? Because fuck us. It probably won't win this award either, considering it's 100% fan voted, which means it'll most likely be Black Myth Wukong or potentially Elden Ring. And also because we're this close to the Game Awards, it'll be the last time I can ask it. What do you expect to win Game of the Year? Anyways, that's the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. System works in the description below. Follow me on Twitter, @DavidYT. That's it. Bye.
Used to care what people thought, but now I care more. And nobody out here's got it figured out. So therefore, I've lost all hope of a happy ending, depending on whether or not it's worth it. So insecure, no one's perfect. We spend it with no shame. We blow that like Coltrane. We in here like Rogaine or leave it like Cobain.